Okay, so in part 3, we're going to think about part of the Christmas story where Mary is visited by the angel Gabriel. And I don't know how you would think, but Mary must have been amazed to see an angel. And in the story, it says about how she was favoured by God and that she was going to have a baby, and he would be called the Prince of Peace, Emmanuel, and his name would be Jesus, and he would be an amazing gift from God. And what we're going to think about is messages and actually what words can do, and how they can change people's lives. Just like when Mary was told by Gabriel that she was going to have a baby, that completely changed the rest of her life. My brother's about to have a baby in Thailand, and I know that we're really excited. I'm going to be an auntie for the first time, and I just think about how that's going to change the rest of their lives, having a baby. And we're going to think about how Mary felt, and actually how words can be so powerful. So for the next activity, you're going to need some pens or some paper. Well, both pens and paper.
Yes, they work together really
you're
well.
You're going to need some thinking power, because what you're going to do is you're going to write a message to someone in your bubble, in your family, and it's going to be a kind message, something to encourage them, and you can make it really colourful. And what that message needs to be is something to kind of uplift them, to make them feel really happy, because we know that words can be really powerful in both a positive and a negative way. And at this Christmas time, we want to be those who are being encouragers and those who are lifting people up. A bit like how it says in the Bible that Mary heard all of these things and she treasured them in her heart. And I love that she's going to treasure those things. And we want the things that we're going to pass on to our friends, to our families, to be those that we treasure in our hearts. So go and find a piece of paper and some pens, and you're going to write a message to someone in your family, or even if you're in school, it could be someone in your bubble, but it's got to be something encouraging. So really have a time thinking, what do you want to say that's going to encourage someone in your family or in your bubble? Okay, so Mr. Ball is going to write a message to me.
Okay.
No pressure, Mr. Ball.
Nope, no pressure at all. So I'm going to start it with Dear Mrs. Ball.
Fabulous.
Yes, good start. And it already says on here, God is very happy with you. Now, I'm not going to cross that message out. I think that's a brilliant message, but I am just going to add a little bit. And I know there's somebody who would love to send a message to Mr. Bohr, or Mrs. Bohr, in fact, if only they could hold a pen. And so I'm going to write a message. I know what that person would say. It says, God is very happy with you. You are a wonderful mummy from Monty, brackets, and Mr. Bohr, and a kiss. So there we go, Mrs. Bohr. Dear Mrs. Bohr, God is very happy with you. You are a wonderful mummy from Monty, brackets, and Mr. Bohr.
Fabulous. Thank you, Mr. Ball.
You're welcome.
So hopefully you can think of something really positive that's going to uplift someone in your family, and we look forward to listening or hearing some of those ones. Remember, you can if you find writing a little bit difficult, you can always draw them a picture that's going to encourage them as well. Okay, so we'll see you for number 4, which will be for tomorrow, and we'll see you very soon.